Thank you very much, and this is my first. It's good to be with the county judge this morning, Ed Emmond, who's been to and overseen about nine of these, and then it's good to be with Dr. Rick Knapp, the director of the National Hurricane Center, for coming and spending his day with us. And I also want to thank CenterPoint Energy for sponsoring this event this year. We appreciate their partnership. And so welcome to the 2016 Hurricane Workshop. The hurricane season begins on June the 1st, so we want to encourage everyone to begin their preparations right now. Don't wait until the hurricane is approaching, and also make sure we get all our supplies available. Now, there's a wonderful preparedness hurricane booklet that's out, so I certainly want to promote this and encourage everyone to get a copy of it before you leave. Since we haven't had a hurricane now since Hurricane Ike, we want to stress the importance that it's important to get prepared. And if you are prepared for a hurricane, you're also prepared for the types of disasters which can happen as well. And we all know what took place on April the 18th. Today we're going to hear about the hurricane forecast for the year, but no matter what the hurricane forecast may be, it only takes one. So it's still the best rule of thumb: run from the water, hide from the wind. And all of the jurisdictions across the region are working individually and collaboratively to be sure you are prepared. We're asking for you to take the time to make your plan, build your kit, stay informed, and get to know your neighbors. This workshop is the place to get information about the upcoming season and ask the emergency managers and other experts here today about the best way to be prepared. The two primary risks related to hurricanes are the storm surge, and over 90% of the hurricane-related deaths are due to the storm surge, and the National Weather Service will provide more information about that today. The residents who are close to the coast are certainly more at risk for that, and I'm sure County Judge Ed Emmond is uniquely prepared to discuss all of that. The citizens in other areas that are not designated evacuation zones should protect themselves from hurricane-force winds, and those living in mobile homes or other homes that might not be able to withstand heavy winds should also move to more soundly constructed buildings. And throughout this meeting today, you'll get further information on that as well. And then if loss of power during a storm is certainly a possibility, and those individuals with medical equipment dependent on electrical power should plan accordingly, and that's critically important. CenterPoint Energy is here to share more information about that. And in order to minimize congestion on the evacuation routes, we would ask those who might want to leave, rather than run the risk of experiencing a power outage, to wait until after the hurricane has passed, where you can assess your own conditions. And lastly, we should all be good neighbors by assisting those in our neighborhoods that might need help. Share preparedness information you have learned here today with your family, your coworkers, and your neighbors. Those of you who have been impacted by the recent flooding, FEMA and SBA are here to work with you to answer your questions and get you registered if you have not already done so. So again, thank you for coming and spending your day learning how to be more prepared and getting your questions answered. And I look forward to working with you over the next few years. Thank you so very much.